Good morning, everybody. So, I got a question for you. Are you perfect at failing? Now, you might ask yourself, wait, what do you mean by that? Well, first off, have you ever seen a perfect souffle? Have you ever seen a perfect cartwheel? Have you ever seen a perfect hit from a baseball player? Or a perfect presentation from someone? Have you ever seen someone get a perfect score on a test? Well, all of these things involve failure. And let me explain. The majority of the individuals can't just sit down and make something instantly perfect the first time. I can't even say that my wife does that. When she goes in and she actually starts working in the kitchen, she goes and she makes the food. She makes food. And you know, anybody who knows my wife, she makes really good food. But it takes time and time and time again to make a perfect meal. Case in point, my wife makes great meatballs. But yesterday, I think she unlocked a key to making a perfect, rather healthy meatball. And I know it's kind of weird to say, but Jeremiah, how do you make a healthy meatball? Well, she threw in a lot of different things. Quinoa, spinach, meat, seasonings, and honestly, it's one of the best meatballs I've ever had. It's like a perfect meatball. But the thing is though, is that all of her previous meatballs, there was either something lacking a little bit, or it just wasn't right. It tasted good, but it wasn't great. It wasn't perfect. And it happens with individuals as well. We have this tendency to say that if I can't do it perfect the first time, I'm done. I'm gone. I'm over. This is it. Game over, man. And that's not how we're built. We're built to learn from our mistakes, to learn from our failures. Trust me, I know. I would be perfect then, wouldn't I? Because of all my failures? No, that's not the case. Thing is that you learn from your failures, so that way, from those failures, you can become better and eventually lead to perfection. A lot of times we have a tendency to say, well, because you failed, you're never going to be perfect. You just might as well give up. And you know what they say, quitters quit. That's true. So, last thing I want to ask you guys. In order to be perfect, do you have to fail? Something to think about.